He might be a bigger nerd.
He's a much bigger nerd. He ordered that from China. That's how big a herd he is. Congratulations, and I'm so excited hearing about season 2.
Yay.
Yeah.
We're really, really thrilled to be able to tell more stories in this town.
I grew up reading Archie comics as a child,
Yes.
and I'm always shocked that you guys remain relevant and you change it every decade. How do you guys sort of figure that out?
John?
Well, I mean, we tell good stories, and the characters are beloved for generations, and we've kept the DNA the same over the 75 years, and Roberto's been able to do that in Riverdale as well. There's a whole different version, but the DNA is the same, and that's why people love Riverdale as well as the comic books, and that's why they work together. It really is.
I grew up reading Archie as well, and I always loved that even though the core of the characters were the same, girl next door, rich socialite, that their clothes and stuff would always reflect the decades they were in. Like people were like, is Archie in the 50s? I was like, Archie's never been just in the 50s. Archie's in the 80s now. And but the core stayed the same, and it was the other stuff. And it's fun to go back to old Archie comic books. It's my favorite thing to do. And you see like Jughead with a punk mohawk because it was the 80s, and it's like, and it just is, yeah, for sure. No,
it's really cool when you go back through the old books. It's really like a history lesson of America.
Yeah.
So we started in 41, and that has one sort of feeling to it. And you go to the 50s and 60s, and it's
groovy, man.
Right, exactly. You want to teach the kids history. Here's some Archie comics, man. Here it is.
I always say that my favorite thing about Archie is that I feel like the history of Archie is the history of comic books, and it's the history of pop culture, because Archie's always been in dialogue with those things in a really fun way.
What they said, yeah.
Now, when they said that it was going to be on TV, I immediately thought the CW, nobody else. Did anyone else try and snake them away and bring them onto their network?
Yeah, when we originally took this show out, Fox bought it. And we actually spent a year developing it with Fox, and they ultimately ended up not making it. And then.
But at that point, we had an amazing script.
Yeah,
from Roberto,
exactly.
So.
No, and CW was like, we need this. And when we first all met, the original idea was, hopefully this will get on the CW, because Greg does so much business, and it just felt like right.
But Roberto was a writer on Glee, and Fox was a big fan of his, so they snatched it away. But it all worked out, and we're really grateful to Fox, because the script, they helped us develop a great script.
For sure.
It's such a fun show, and it's such a great cast. How did you guys figure out what direction you want to go with the cast members?
A lot of auditions.
Yeah.
Just a lot of auditions. We're really lucky. We spent months searching for these with David Rappaport, our casting director, and we were saying it's like you felt like you were never going to find them until these actors walked in the door, and then it was just like, done. We got them.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. It was nerve-wracking. KJ, we found KJ literally 2 or 3 days before the deadline to find Archie. We were going into the studio, we were unsure, and then he walked in and he played his guitar, and everything. I was like, a huge sigh of relief. I remember I was like, I think we found Archie. And John was like, where's he from? And I was like, New Zealand.
Right. But how cool is that?
Yeah, it's
right?
So
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I look forward to season 2.
Thank you. Thanks so much.